So this will be our last trip out here for quite a while. We'll shut it down for the winter, and I got to turn my focus 100% to food. So we got some crocs ready to go for keeping the food. I got to go hunting. By the time I get back from hunting a bit, we should have enough veggies that I can put that together with the meat and some fruit for the stew that pretty much covers all the bases. And any leftover vegetable or leftover fruit we have, I'll make jam, and we'll keep pressing it into juice and then wine for long term. I'm just a little bit behind on farming. I had a really hard time. I didn't find very many vegetables during the first 2/3 of play. I didn't find hardly any, so we got kind of late start. And way late on the flax. Terrible flax harvest for this first year. There it goes again. Freaking cave areas. It'll take me 500 torches to keep this iron seam. Look how wide this thing is still. After all we've pulled out. It's so big. Oh, I never starve. Or I never die. Not to food. Even during the winter, it's hard to die if you know about the starvation diet thing. Even without the starvation diet thing, it'd be pretty rare for me to have a problem with food during winter. Especially if I can get any kind of grain crop in. And you can get some grain in storage that you can turn into bread whenever you need it. We'll see what happens, though. I have the hunger and the spoilage dialed up pretty high. I don't care about the drop campaign. I never know when those things happen. That, and I just finished playing a whole bunch of 7 Days to Die. I needed to take a break. Only Undead Legacy we're ready to go. I might be tempted to play some more 7 Days to Die. Bringing back the smell mechanic. When would that happen? A46? It's mid-speed. You can definitely go a lot faster. We'll get quite a bit of iron out. We're mining faster now, too, with the iron pickaxe. Again, thought I was done here. Tips to reduce the spinning cog? I don't think you can reduce the speed that it spins at. You can use the temporal gears that you get off of mobs on occasion or find as loot to recover your stability. I forget how much it recovers. But if you need to spend, if you're cave diving or diving for ruins underground or whatever, and you need to spend extended time down there, you can bring some temporal gears to use to reset or replenish your stability. But I'm not aware of a way to slow it down unless a mod does it. Almost full up. Because of course. Guess we're close to an alarm thingy. That was startling. Oh, it's a thing you can run into in caverns that will spawn enemies, I believe. Yeah, kind of like a screamer. It's behind one of the walls that I'm near. There's a cavern or something with one of those in it. What do we got? 1, 2, 2.5 stacks. And we're down to 34%. It's pretty annoying. I'll move to the other end. I don't have to sit here next to it. Although I think we're getting close to wrapping around to connect the two sides. All right, one last set and we gotta get out of here. Where was my exit? I probably shouldn't have bothered with the torches. We're not coming back for a really long time. Not likely anywhere. Poor and poor crystallized. All right, so all right. Now we can get it all out of here. Look at that. I grabbed the perfect amount of clay almost. We'll wait a little longer. Guess I can take the chest back with me. Still an awful lot of iron in there. I think I still had 16 blooms out of the first set, plus I've got 3 more bloomeries going, which will be, I think, another however many, 18 or so, plus what we're bringing back now. So we probably got like 50 blooms that we'll be able to do for tools and such. So that'll definitely keep me in tools through the winter. Problem's going to be finding things to do during the winter with no wind power. Good enough, I think. Flax. Stop it. Switch tools. Let's just swim across the lake. Oh, there's a bear right in front of me. He's guarding the gap there. Bastard bear. Greetings, Danny U. Thanks very much for the Prime sub. True. I didn't do my usual 4 hours of running around looking for my perfect home this time and having a stack of like 50 flax seeds by the time I finally settled down somewhere. There's a sizable walnut tree. Puppy dog. Alright, glad that's done. Now we can stick around home and keep working on infrastructure. Gotta get a few more important things done, and it's all hunting and food prep. Any blocks to finish swapping out my mud hut walls. And I think we'll just leave these in this form for now until we need them. Partly because I need another hammer. Alright, we won't be pro picking for a while. Got shovels, I've got axes, got the 2 iron pickaxes and that one to get rid of. Just need to get a hammer. Which doesn't need to be iron. I can use one of these. Yeah, getting the tools so you can get the saw blade is super huge. Giant leap forward. Not just for the being able to do nails for the chest, but the shears for the sticking. All right. Let me think. Done, and done. Get these broken up first, I guess. Another 18 blooms. Yeah, it's going to take me a long time just to get through that, much less chunk all those out and get the bloomeries going for those as well. Yeah, I wish you could pick them up just like you can with the single ones. With the carry-on mod, but you can't pick up the duals and you can't label them. Oh well. All right. Other stuff. Get this stuff done. That's the lid, isn't it? Then put the thing in there, and then put the lid on. Alright, these other ones will be ready in less than a day. I got so many more to do still. I think we might have fruit finally. They really changed the time frame on these things. Yep, we finally got fruit. Nice, protected from raccoons fruit. We'll get at least a full harvest. I just got to be ready for it. With lots of honey for jam, I don't have enough grain for pies. And I guess we'll just keep doing fruit wine. Oh, wait. Another chore out here. Shovel. Now, the signage gets added in the crafting screen. So it's a small chest plus a sign to craft a signed chest. And there's no way to do that with the double. There's no recipe for it. Well, you can put signs up in front of them, I believe. Or on the wall next to them. There's various things you can do. My wall's not quite accommodating for that at the moment. I'm gonna get killed by a charcoal landslide. All right. Charcoal done. I think that was everything I had in process. Alright, so iron blooms. I'd like to get an iron falx. You can't do... Why? I don't know why, but you can't do iron spears, can you? Never been able to do iron spears. I think bronze is as high as they let you go. And I've never understood why. Ruined boar spear. Yeah, you can never go above bronze on spears. Well, why is that? I can't put a pointy end, an iron pointy end on my spears. What's the deal there? It seems weird. Or steel? Yeah, we've got we've got 3 different ways of creating nutrients for the soil, K, N, and P. I forget, one of them's what, bone meal? Yeah, bone meal gives 30%. Then rot turns into, I forget the 3 things. Rot can be used for compost, which is 40% for N, and I forget the K one. I don't usually deal with that. Usually I just go industrial strength on my fields, and I just let them... I'll do 4 sections like this, and then I'll rotate the crops. I'll leave an entire section fallow for a season to recover nutrients. I'll just rotate everything around between the 4, so I always have one of the 4 fields fallow. It's just less work, less micromanagement to deal with instead of dealing with all of the fertilizers and stuff. And I do it on such a large scale that I don't really care if I have lower percentage yields or slower crop growth or anything. Alright, I gotta sit here and hold this thing and get some more of that so I can get some more calcinated flint. Hello! He's back. He keeps... I mean, it's medium rift activity. I don't think there's any rifts inside or near my base. But these guys keep showing up. There's that one there. I guess maybe that's close enough. He could have spawned there. That is really annoying, though. Where are you at, buddy? Punk. I guess the lights did go out. That's probably what happened. He spawned because the torches went out. My last room to get a lantern into. Well, I guess I need one here too, so I can take the torches and put them somewhere else. Alright. So, let me think through the max stuff. Mining is done. I should have enough copper and tin for bronze on the off chance I need bronze for something. We've got lots and lots of iron. It'll keep me in the tools, and the durability is so high I won't go through those tools nearly as fast. We'll be able to get the trees down faster. I gotta get the next section of the farmland ready. What, flax is the worst? We're up to 5 out of 9. Yeah, youch. It's already August. We're gonna get some carrots, a full crop of carrots. I got a little bit of rice. That's a long way out. Rye got stunted due to the heat. No surprise there. Tiny bit of spelt. Not terribly far off. Alright. Looks like just the carrots are coming out anytime soon. Everything else has got quite a while. And that's between the carrots and the turnips that we've already pulled. That gives me quite a lot of vegetables. I'll need to go out and get the hunting done next so I can get the stew ready with the amounts we've got. So, not super hurry on the farm. I can work on that later. That's not time critical. Other than that, what else we got? I got to keep doing these. More crocs, more of the beehive conversions. Keep emptying the beehives. How much honey do I have now? 13 liters. Alright, yeah, I need to get some jam. I've got quite a bit of beeswax. There. And more coming. Don't have enough grain for bread yet. That's why I just want that one crop of spelt and rye and so on. Give me just a little bit of grain so I have some for the winter. For this first winter. We've already got the basement downstairs prepped. Got a bunch of fruit juice that I got to start sealing and turning into wine pretty soon. Well, I probably have another week before I have to worry about it. We'll get a good fruit crop and then I'll decide depending on what else I get done. All right, I think it's hunt during the day and then do all the clay forming at night and then get the cooking going. So, I need to get my tools for hunting, which is mostly just lots of spears. And I can't do damn iron spears, so we're going to do bronze spears. Thin bronze spear. Hey, you. What do you got? 220 durability, 3.8, 7.5 pierce when thrown. That's mostly what I care about. 7.5 versus copper spear. 5.75. So yeah, I want to say it's 3 hits. Yeah, is it 4? Might be 4 with a copper spear. I can't remember. It's been too long. All I care about is the number of hits it requires. And I think we can get it down to either 2 or 3 with the bronze. So I'm going to turn all of these into bronze spearheads. So, get this process started. Oh yeah, I need to get a hammer too. Here you go. Have a lantern. That. I'm gonna do an iron hammerhead. So, guess I'll just do 5. All right, for that, 92 and 8. $500 units of tin bronze. Let's change up the order of this. Let's get the hammer replaced first, before I start banging out a bunch of things. Yeah, when you first enter the world you've created, you get a character selector. You can pick how you look and your sound of your character's voice, as well as pick one of the 6 classes. I think 6. Oops. My bad. Simple bow. Simple bow can work for anybody. Long bow. Also for everybody. Probably the crude bow too. But recurve bow requires Boyer trait. Requires Boyer. Oh, I was looking in the wrong spot. Longbow's okay. Simple bow and longbow, yeah, you can make. That is pretty much it. Flax, twine, resin. Oh, see, there's the problem with the longbow. You gotta be in leather processing. So you're stuck with the simple bow. Oh, can use a pelt. I didn't wait to watch the recipe list. It's not switching from leather. Oh, the alternate one over there. Yeah. Dry long bow stave. Okay, iron's done. That's done. Got a nice backup hammer ready to go. I like not having these things burning currently. That's why we wait for that to heat. Let's do... Oof. Let's just go press the grind button for a short bit. All right. Spearhead. Fairly straightforward. Hmm. No point. Go this way first, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the pattern I like best. Hmm. I think I'll do 8 total. Because I'm gonna lose some. All right, we have spears. Oops. My bad. Guess I'll make something else with all that coal I just put in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another flint run, actually, before we get snow. Make sure I have enough fire clay to keep the bloomeries going. Almost out of clay again. How do I keep running out of stuff?